Hi everyone, Steph here. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today I would like to share with you a few Christmas cards that I was commissioned to make, and I will be sharing a few more within the next few days. But I wanted to share them in groups as to not have a long video. Now I have used a lot of dies, and so I just wanted to share with you the dies that I use to create these Christmas cards. So the first one I want to share with you is this die from Diversions, and it's called Holiday Words Ornament, and I have used the Joy. Here you get 6 dies, and I've shared a few of these dies in my previous videos. So this is how the die look, the size of the die, and this is the Joy one. I have used this poinsettia from Impression Obsession, and you get 3. I have used this Prima Doily die here, the Tim Holtz Holly Branch, and I've used the holly leaves, and I've used this X-Cut large flourish dies. Absolutely love this die, so I've used this one in particular. And I've used a lot of Spellbinders, so I've used the Grommets tag, and I've used this one here. I have used the A2 bracket border, and this is like the main focal for the base of the card, and I've used, let me share with you, I've used these two here, and if you can see I still have them taped because I'm going to use them on more cards. So that's for my edge of my card. And I've used this, what's this one? Majestic Labels 25. So I've used this one, and I've used mainly this design that you're seeing here, I believe, which is this one inside here. I have used the 5x7 Elegant Labels 4, but on the set of cards I'm showing you right now, I've only used this piece in particular. And I've used the Fleur de Lis rectangle, and I've used a large one here. And this is, you're seeing the Grand Labels 4 for the Grand Caliber, but I have the Grand Caliber one here and the regular size Labels 4 all in one package, so you know it's 12 dies there. But I've used one of the die from the regular Labels 4. So I've used that 180 paper stack that I'm trying to finish. Also, my card base is really heavy. It's 110 pound weight card. This is the first one. Absolutely love it. And this is the Graphic 45 Christmas Carol. So these are the cutouts that I've just cut to use as my focal point for the front of the card. So I have her. Isn't she pretty? I have her layered up layered with the piece of the paper from that die cut to the view, and under it I popped it up using fun foam. This is that die that I showed you from X-Cut. So I have it here in white, and I love that it cuts and embossed at the same time. And this is a Spellbinder die in like a antique gold color paper. And I layered some paper there from the die cut to the view paper stack. I have some fabric leaf here. It feels like felt, and some little fillers here that I got from a local store. This is the poinsettia dies that I cut using fun foam. It's a glittery fun foam. This is the design from the Spellbinders die border die. I love it, absolutely love it. So what I have here on the inside, another Spellbinders die. This is the Fleur de Lis rectangle, and I mat a piece of white cardstock stamped Merry Christmas, the lamppost colored in with Copics, and some pine branch there. And these stamps, 2 stamps are from Tim Holtz, and the pine one is from a Doris stamp set. I have another piece of the paper from the die cut to the view and cut it with the Spellbinders border die, and I have it that you could have the edge peeking out, and you can also see through the cutouts from the die cut, like the lattice type cut. So that's it, and I'm going to stamp my stamp at the back when I'm done. So these cards I have to make, like, I think it's 4 or 5 each. So that's the first one. The second one, it's the same design, just a different paper. So the base is the same. I have here a piece of crochet scallop like trim on the edge there, my die, the holly leaf from Tim Holtz, and what I like to do with that, cut it out and then emboss it just to give it some more texture and interest. I have the glitter paint from Craft Smart, and this is another cutout from the Graphic 45 at Christmas Carol, and I use it as my focal point. This is the Spellbinders that I told you that I use. I cut it out using a red foil poster board. So I have that there, but I layered a white piece in the background so you could actually see the design popping up. I also have fun foam there, I hope you could see that, to pop up the focal point, and layer some paper, satin bow, the fillers again. This is, I forgot to show you, but this is a Spellbinders die I cut using fun foam, the same glitter fun foam from the poinsettia there. And yeah, that's it. So the inside, I have the Spellbinders die, some stamping there, layer of the paper, and more stamping there. Absolutely love that. So, and I love how it peeks out at the edge there. So that's the second one. And for my next card, I've used the Prima Holiday Jubilee line. Now I don't have the full collection. I just found a couple 12 by 12 in my stash, and within that it had a few 4 by 6 cutouts, so I used that as my designer paper for my card. So I layered it using that antique gold shimmer paper. Really love it, if you can see the shimmer there. And I've also used that for my flourishes, and I've layered that paper on fun foam and cut out the ornament there that says joy, if you could see that dimension there. I really love it. And also this bling, piece of bling trim here, it was that really shiny gold, and I didn't want it to just stick out like a sore thumb, so I just used the Ranger, it's like the gold alcohol mixative, I think you'll call it, from Tim Holtz, but it was a perfect match to this antique gold paper, so I was happy with that turned out like that. Use more of those berry fillers spray, and this flower here, really beautiful, and it works perfectly. I was so lucky. This is from Prima. So this is that card, and the inside is quite simple, more layering of the paper, and I stamp Happy Holidays and a piece of that flourish. So that's that one. And the last one for this video is the paper line is also from the Prima Holiday Jubilee, and so the same landscape for this one as well. I layered some red cardstock in the background, another piece of white, and then the designer paper here. But the designer paper and the white is mounted on fun foam. Not sure if you could see that. So just to have it pop up from the base. I have satin ribbon, a 3-layer little bow there. This is the Prima doily die cut. This is that flourish die that I cut using the red foil poster board, and the Spellbinders die in the background. Another one here popped up using fun foam with my Sentiment Seasons Greeting, and I just edged around that die cut using this Copic BG13. It's the perfect color for that paper, the designer paper there. So I did that there, and the poinsettia this time is cut from the same heavyweight cardstock for my base, and I used the glitter paint on it and my bling for my center. Edge the petals using the same Copic, and that's it. Absolutely love this one. And for my inside, I had strips of the paper. After cutting off the paper, I had strips, so instead of wasting it, I just layered it inside. Red cardstock, Spellbinders die, and this is a Tim Holtz stamp that I use just to give it just a hint of color. This Versa Magic, what's the name of it? Aspen Mist, but it's a really light blue, almost, you know, it's so pale. So that's what I've used there. And on the large snowflakes, I use that same glitter paint. I'm not sure if you could see that. So these are the cards that I've made today. And what I will do, I will have a couple more videos to share with you, more cards that I've made for order. But the next video I know I will get questions on how I did it, so I'm thinking about putting together a tutorial for it. That way, you know, whatever questions you might have will be there in the tutorial. So thank you all so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate your comments. That's what keep us all going, by hearing your feedback. So thank you all so much for watching, commenting, liking the video if you do, and subscribing. I really do appreciate the interaction. Until I see you guys again, take care. Bye.